Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here a little midday morning. Sunday, the 7th of August. Welcome on into the show here. Max Wager Network. Picks probably is winning free picks. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, ring that bell so you know each and every day. I don't even know I got to tell you each and every day because, 7 days a week, I'm here, 12 noon, basically, saying hello. I got to tell you, I just took like 6 Advils, bro. My head, just like 15 minutes ago, my head just started hurting really bad. I don't know what it is. Not sure. Maybe if I was like Cousin Eddie in Vegas Vacation, maybe it's because I got a plate in my head, but I do not have a plate in my head. Although I have a giant potato head, as our friend Gloria K would say. She's a late night watcher, Gloria K. Hope she's well. I'll see her when Look Headlines comes back. I hope everybody's doing good. We are 3 weeks away from college football, right? The 27th, Northwestern Nebraska, kicking things off there. We have NFL basically kicking off this Thursday, right? The full slate of week 1 preseason action at hand. And going forward, probably next week, preview time will come. I'll do college football first, obviously. Do NFL like the week before because people don't like jumping into futures. Let's be honest. I do look at headlines, and I'll do a look at headlines on Thursday, or excuse me, Wednesday night. I'll look to do a look at headlines. Bleh. A look at headlines on Wednesday night for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, like preseason stuff for this first week. Maybe we'll do that. That'll be fun for everybody. Maybe not fun, but hey, I'll try to give you some winners. I doubt anybody's going to jump on long betting days ahead of time. We know this from look headlines. We know this from doing futures. But eventually you'll have the bankroll to lock up a couple thousand down the road, or a couple hundred, or a couple dollars, or a couple tens of thousands, depending on what you play. Welcome on into the show here. Picks are going to be scrolling along. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, the picks are posted. Come give me a follow on Twitter. I enjoy Twitter. I shouldn't say I enjoy it. Not that I go buck wild on Twitter, posting a lot of stuff, but that's where you can find us. Find it. And the picks are in the chat. Here we go. 2-1 yesterday. I thought I was going to get a win on the Sox game. We end up with a push, and we dropped our run lines. What are we going to do here? Seattle and Arizona. I go 1-2-1 in my premiums. It happens. We are 160 up, 152 down, but plus 34.15 here in the video. Not too shabby for baseball. Favorites 54 and 34 still on the year overall. 156 and 110 with the premium totals. Again, I had Texas over yesterday, 8. And my winner, listen, premium stuff. We had Baltimore run line got there. Seattle and Arizona did not. 388 and 371 plus 2766, or 383 and 380 plus 1377. Again, the difference is still there because, hey, shop around on those totals, folks. I keep telling you that. Sports betting's legal. Most places have several books to choose from, states that are legal sports betting. Shop around the half points. They add up. They add up to $1,500 basically here. 14 and change, whatever case it be. You just see the numbers. It is what it is. And not really loving a lot of stuff today. I do have a 3-pack up. I'm not going to lie to you. But I got 2 for the video. Hold on one second. I got a sneeze coming on. I'm going to mute it. Sorry. Sometimes I sneeze online, right? Live. You get coughs. Tim's not here to jump in. He's in Vegas with his brother. They're having fun. But sometimes I get a sneeze. I don't like to just, although what am I going to do? Sometimes they sneeze. Sometimes they cough. It happens. Hey, that's life of live broadcasting. Anyway, so we got a little Seattle run line action today. I know I've lost with them before, and I'm going to come back because I like the pain with Marco Gonzalez. Plus 135. Padres. Now, this is the trickiest one here. because I come in and preach all the time. Right? I don't like betting teams on losing streaks and winning streaks. And we have the Dodgers who've run off, what, 7, 8 in a row. Padres drop, what, 3, 4 in a row. Listen, you Darvish, this is what they got you for. Come in, stop the bleeding. You made all these big deals. And you did. You made some big deals. Let's get it done here against Tyler Anderson. No, I can't. Anderson's having a nice season, right? Much like our guy, the Goose, 12-1, sub-3 ERA, not pitching bad. But I'm going to grab the Padres here, going against my my normal thinking. But it is. Hey, I just can't. You just can't blindly do your thing. So sometimes I go outside my not the comfort zone, but my normal way of doing things. Now, I did bet these guys. I got them at a 132. I got them at a 121. If you're taking the Dodgers, I said this all weekend here in this series. If we're taking LA, grab them on the run line to take care of business. Right? I mean, they win. They win games. It's not like they're winning 1-0 type affairs. They put up some runs. So if you like the other side, run line it up. Have some fun with that. So, and again, the preseason is posted here. First up, we got Dave in the house. Good afternoon, Dave. How are you today? Like the Mariners money line, Phillies money line, Yanks money line. Okay, so Philly money line. Here we go. -$3. Of course you're gonna like them, Dave. Every day you come in with a huge fave. Of course, what am I gonna say? No, I don't like the Phillies to win. Of course they should win. They should, beat up on the Nationals. I can't lay 3 out. I can't even tell you put that in a parlay. It's not worth it. Run line 145. Only way I would okay that bet. Mariners I like. I got them myself. Do you want to lay 170? Okay, I know you like to. I don't. And the Yanks again. I could run line them for plus 140. They are a favorite. No way they lose again, right? How can the Yanks lose? They're the Yankees. They can't lose another game. I don't know. We've seen the Yanks versus good teams and teams with decent pitching lose. Now I like Montes. It is like an Oakland reunion day. I got Montes. I got Lazarda going for the Marlins. I wanted to take the Yanks. I put the Yanks down run line plus 140 last night to jump on. I thought about taking. So yeah, I want to take them. I like the Yanks, but Wainwright at home is tough. I think Montes will be solid. I just don't know if the Yanks can score runs. This is their problem. Can we get into it? You want me to get my little Yankee chant here about getting another outfielder? Why on a jury when we have Josh Donaldson doing nothing, Hicks doing nothing, Stanton's still out. Now Rizzo's got a back injury. Can we bring up Andahar, Florial, somebody? Peraza, bring up some of these guys you got in the minors. What are you going to wait 3 weeks to bring them up? What the heck is happening here? Let's go, Yankees. Get your act together. Eric, what do you say here? Ugly Dog Sunday, Nats and Reds. Hey, you know what? Ashcraft, we've had him a couple times here. So I understand doing that. And you got Milwaukee Lane, what are they, 280, 290, whatever that is? What's the updated line? It was 280 last night. And we have the Brew Crew at $3 now in most spots. Who is that other one Dave was talking about? Philly. Philly's a 310, or I see around 310. My goodness. Lane. Good afternoon. How are you today? Bills -2. What is this? We're talking football, preseason football. Where's my preseason football? They're on the ground here. Ugh, getting old, right? It's the dad. You start moving around. Buffalo. So it's 2. It was 3.5 earlier. So it's dropped 1.5. And that's interesting. Why did that line drop? I guess they don't, it's fun because listen, Case Keenum and Matt Barkley are NFL type QBs. And you got who? You got Foles and Ellinger backing up. Matt Ryan, we're not going to see Matt Ryan really. Although, who knows? I just, much like why I like the Jags here on the plus money, I'll probably come in on a Colts here plus money on. I think that's a Friday game. Simply cause Buffalo, do they really want to get anybody hurt? They're kind of round. That's a team, when I talked about preseason kind of stuff, who's kind of rounding out a roster. I don't see them really. Yeah, let's go at it here. Colts are nothing for me. And it's not like the Colts. I think the Colts are gonna be a good team too, but I think they're. I think they're gonna work a little harder. 7 days a week bringing heat. You know it, Tate. You know, cousin Eddie reference, right? I mean, yeah, my head. I don't know what it was. I just came out of the blue. Feels a little better. Javier, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. And I appreciate you appreciating me. Marlins under the 9. Yes. You know we like Lizardo. I like Lizardo. And Sampson? Whatever. I mean, two bad teams. And one that can't ever score. So under. Lane says, White Sox, Texas over the 8.5. I had that yesterday, and one hitter, whatever the heck it was. Crazy. Giolito, Howard, you got to go over here, right? You know, Giolito. Yeesh. Texas money line, and the plus a 1.5 here. Spencer Howard. Yikes. Sneeze coming on. Give me a second. Now, I don't know. I was outside, and listen, Jersey, allergies, you know, the car, you see it's covered in pollen, it's green. Here, I don't get that much kind of the pollen look, but I got a lot of trees on the one side behind me. Uh, it's like the farmland, so you got trees and stuff. And when I go out in the morning, sometimes it's like, whew, I always have the sneezes coming. I don't know. Whatever. San Diego money line. I'm with you on San Diego. Again, this one's tricky though, Lane. Right? We have Dodgers on a win streak, Padres on a losing streak. And if you remember last year, after the Padres didn't get a Scherzer turn, I'm like, you know what? Put a fork in these cats. I'm almost thinking of the fact that if they don't take one from the Dodgers here, now I don't know who they have coming up next. I'll pull up their schedule here. Who's on deck here coming up? They got San Fran at home, San Fran at home, and then they're hitting Washington and Miami and Washington again. So you're coming in. Maybe you get swept here. Who the heck knows? The last time you played San Fran, they beat you 12-0. Uh, what a flat kind of spot here. The good news is that with Washington, Miami, and Washington again, let's be honest, you have 10 games versus these guys. And then you got Cleveland for a 2-game set after that. Say you split it, say Cleveland splits with you here because I sort of like Cleveland team. You got 10 versus bad. You better go 9-1. You better go 9-1 during this stretch if you're going to lay an egg here versus the Dodgers. And it's like 2-1 versus San Fran. Maybe go 1-2. Who knows what they get out? You better get a 9-1. Then you're in KC. You better go 2-1 in KC because here come road trip again at San Fran for 3, at Dodgers for 3. A lot of Dodgers up on the horizon. You got the Dodgers for 3, then you got the Dodgers at home after Arizona. That's 6, and then you got 3 more. 9. Cubbies, again, Lizardo. Baltimore over to 9, huh? Wilson and Watkins. You know, why not? Baltimore should score some runs here. They're a scrappy bunch. I don't want to lay 180, so I'd be a run line. You want to go over? Yes. White Sox over Giolito? Yes. KC over? I'm going to say yes because I liked it yesterday. I like it again today. Arizona over. Urena and Zach Davies 9. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no to that. I mean, I thought Uranus hadn't pitched too bad. Let me pull up his game logs here. Dodgers 4 innings, 2 runs. All right, excuse me. Padres 4 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. The Dodgers tagged them for a 7 spot. Milwaukee with a 5 spot. Then we saw 0, 2, 1 in his other 3 previous starts. I'm going to say under because Arizona to me isn't the Dodger offense or even Milwaukee. I mean, as much as I pan Milwaukee's offense, they do have some pop. I'm going to say under Arizona. Seattle run line, yes. And over 8. It's tough to do over with the Angels. Like, Seattle is kind of an under ball club, right? I mean, here we go, Seattle. And not 54 and 51 to the under, not terrible. Angels totally a 54-44 under team. I'm going to more lean under there, believe it or not. Very hot and humid in Baltimore. And also, listen, Pittsburgh, they're going to give up runs. They're just not a good team. Yeah, DeGrom. You look at this one here. You swept the doubleheader. And I kind of was like, you take a dog. Maybe you split the doubleheader. Or I said take the run line Mets, depending on who's your team there. You're either going to take the dog and hopefully split or take the run lines and look for either way. You would have made plus money on the run lines if they would have split out. But you get both of them. When do we see DeGrom anywhere minus anything less, I should say, minus like $2+? So you got him at 140 here. If you're a Met backer, you're a DeGrom lover, yeah, 140 looks super. It's just, I don't, and kind of why I didn't take Luzardo. Guys off the DL or rehab starts, I can't expect him no matter how great the guy pitches. I mean, would you be shocked if DeGrom goes 5 innings, say, strikes out 10 guys, and they pull him out and they lose 2-1? I mean, that's just what the Mets do when he's on the hill. And Strider's, I believe it or not, I'd say, maybe an over here. Maybe the Mets kind of have the Braves number this year. Maybe this is the Mets year, folks. Speaking of the Mets year, I was watching the Once Upon a Time in Queens again yesterday. I just, bring back to the youth. I'm not even a big Met guy, but man, Darryl Strawberry, really good years for the Mets. Look at those years, him and Doc, 83 to like 89, 90. And then it all falls apart. But Mets, yeah, listen, as much as I don't say let's take 130, 140 faves, how do I tell you not to take DeGrom at that price? You never get him at this price. But you're getting it because off the DL, Strider's pitched well. No way the Braves lose again. Pitt Baltimore over. Yes. Patrick, what do you say? Braves Padres money line parlay plus 420. Listen, that's a tough one to light the fuse on, man. Just cause the way the Mets have been playing, and I'm not I'm not a Met lover. Anybody in the chat knows I was like, hey man, the Padres the Braves come in here, take 3 out of 4, or 4 out of 5 in this series. The Mets could really take care of business here today. You come in and you take 4 out of 5 in a 5-game series, sweep a doubleheader, and you push this from, it could have been Atlanta could have leapfrogged you, leaped, jumped over you. If they could have came in and swept or go 4-1 or something, you got a chance to really put one of the nails in the top of the coffin here. Get them 6.5 back. That's a great series if you're a Met fan. That is a great series. So I'm a little iffy on taking the Braves. Padres, same thing. I took the Padres. Am I worried? Yeah, I don't like betting into teams that have won 7 in a row and bet on a team that's lost 3 in a row. And it looks like the big brother just continues to beat up on a little brother. I get it. 420. It's plus money. Let's go. Markel says Mets over. I'll say okay to that. Giants run. Excuse me. Oh, I jumped down to big waves. Missed the Giant run line here with Webb. I looked at that. Yeah. I mean, Oakland. Martinez. Who's this guy? So I get it. Big waves coming. The Marlins dog of the day. Throw cards in on a parlay ticket. I like Lizardo. I do. I just when the A's traded him, I'm like, really? I like Lizardo. I like Montes. You know, Irvin's good. I like AJ Puck, but he's in a pen now. The Marlin pitching, you know how I feel about Alcantara and Lopez. I thought Rogers would have a decent year. Took a step back. Sixto when he's healthy is good. Lizardo's a guy I thought would be good. Max Meyer got hurt. Young kid I thought good. Cabrera. They got plenty of pitchers. Can we get some bats in Miami? So I could be a Marlin fan. Throw the Cards in on a parlay ticket. Why not? No way the Yanks lose again. They can't lose. They're the Yankees. Seen this lineup? I've been talking about this lineup for a year or for 6 months or however long the season's been. Phillies minus 145. I get it. Yes. On the run line. Orioles money line. Yes. Speaking of, where is Black's Blazer? Came in here with a lock of the day on the Red Sox yesterday. That was a loser. You got to come back if you're going to put in a lock of the day. I'm going to say good win for you, but I'll say a bad loss. Fonzie, what do you think about Logan Webb today? I think if you're taking the Giants, it has to be a run line. I'm not telling you to lay a $2 on the road. I don't care what team it is. O's money line plus 120. O's are plus 120 on the money line. You sure it's not a run line? Date. Yes, it is a run line. Under Astros. I could do under Astros all the time, especially in Detroit. So that's fine with me. What is it here? 8.5. And as I said, man, I was hoping to. I'm glad they didn't trade Scooble Tigers, although he got hurt. But I wanted to see how these guys play out. This is a team I was kind of looking to kind of back in August and September as Manning comes back and Turnbull comes back and Alexander, these pitchers, the young guys. I want to see a little bit of these young pitchers. It's lost year with their pitching staff. A lot of guys hurt. Torkelson wasn't that good, but you brought up Riley, another good young player for them. Javi Baez looks like he's a total bust, but I don't know. I'm excited about the Tigers again next year. Where's Detroit Lenny? Gomez in the DR. What do we got here? Oh, goodness gracious. I got to try to break this one down. I'm going to have to bring this to the translator. I know you're not English. I know that. But I'm trying to break down what this is. I want a place in the DR. I got to work on my Spanish, Mr. Gomez. I apologize. I'm not that good at it. I know bad words, stuff like that. I know some food. That's about it. Markel's coming in over Red Sox KC. Yes, had it yesterday. We'll have it again today. So that's good. I like it. Again, the Sox team can still kind of hit. I thought it would get there yesterday. Barely got there. We had to get some late extra innings stuff going on there. Give me 1 second here. Bills, yeah, week one, yeah. Oh, come on, we're not talking about week one. Week one of the regular season. Burns over 8.5 Ks. You know what? I'm not a huge K prop guy, but versus the Reds, I'll say okay. Yes. Brew Crew run line. Only way to do Milwaukee. 125. Can't lay $3 now. 280, 290, whatever it is. I kind of like the Mets here, Miles, believe it or not. It's how often do you get to Grom at the 140? And I know it's easy to say, oh, it looks a little easy, but back from the IL, Strider's pitch good. Maybe a run line. Like yesterday, I was like, if you like the Braves, take the Braves as a dog both games. Maybe a split. If you like the Mets, same thing. Go run line. Worst case, you split, you still make money. I'd still say a run line in these games. Run lines only. Get, not expected 1-run ball games. Do you like 3 good unders for today? The only under I kind of liked for today is probably the Yankee under. Wainwright pitches well at home. Montes is solid. Yanks can't hit. Good pitching. This game has like 2-1, 3-1 and all over. I mean, we saw 1-0 yesterday. So that's about it, Don. You take under 5. Cubs, Marlin, first 5. I would say yes, but no, because I got a guy coming back making his first start in Luzardo. Maybe he gets shelled. Maybe he pitches a gem. I like the guy, so I kind of lean under. I think he comes in and shuts the team down. But I'm more biased because I'm a fan of his. Playboy, what do you say? How do you like the Brewers 1.5? Yeah, only way to bet it -125. I mean, I can't tell you to lay the $3. I just took the under. Yeah, Marlins can't hit a lick. Cubs can't really hit that good themselves. That's a big number. And I like Luzardo. Do do I think the Cubs are going to take him for a 6 spot and it goes over? I don't know. I kind of see this being like it's a Sunday game, so I kind of like unders anyway on a Sunday most of the time. It's bad lineups come in, and I don't know. Definitely like the under. Robert, what do you got here? Seattle A just feels like a 4-1 game. Yeah, well, the Angels just can't really score much. It's a bad club. And I like the Seattle team, but they kind of have trouble scoring themselves. Marco's solid, really. 4-1, 5-2. I agree. Not going to overthink a parlay. Phillies, any over. Why, right? You think they should beat up on the Nats? I get it. Baltimore over, Mets and under. Mets under. I guess we could do. I mean, you want to run to the under because it's DeGrom. But this isn't the minor leagues. We've seen the overs the last couple games in this series. I'm going to say over in that game. Playboy, when Burns is giving up 3 or more runs in a game, he's allowed 1 run or less in his next outing. 10 of the last 11. Listen, Burns is a good pitcher. If you're doing Milwaukee, it's got to be a run line. Those 11 starts allowed 11 runs over 60 and a third. Not too bad. Yeah, I mean, Burns is good. But Alec, I'm not telling you to come in and lay 290. Hi, welcome to the show, everybody. I know your first time here. Let's take today's plays are going to be the Brewers -290 and the Phillies -303. Goat whale plays. I mean, come on. Michael, good morning. Lock of the day. Made a 4-leg parlay, so I'll go 3 out of 4. That's the way it is. Tate, you know that. Little nervous on the Mets over, even though I want to take it. Here's the thing. If you haven't had the other days, it's time to take it. Markel, I talked about, Philly and Milwaukee kind of run lines this weekend, even the Mets, right? Or even on the Braves. Now the Braves lost, but Philly and Milwaukee run lines got there. I didn't have them. I'm not coming in on them today. New series will start on Monday for the teams, right? So I feel like if I miss 2 winners, I can't come in on Thursday thinking it's going to happen again. So today's game, Philly game today is 7-6 or something. I don't, whatever. And you lose out on a run line. I just, like I say, if you're going to, I can't pick and choose. If I like totals for one reason and there's 3 of them like it, I'm not going to say, well, I only like one. I got to take all 3. Dan, I got no WNBA. Tim has not popped in. Hit their Saturday night. I'm sure him and his brother they're beat up today. So no WNBA. Unless there's some WNBA in the chat. I don't know. I like the Brewers run line. First 5 even better because their bullpen is trash. Yeah. But they got to put up the runs first. That's the thing about it. That's the thing. I don't think their bullpen is trash. I mean, they just traded arguably the best closer because they think they got a decent pen. How do I feel? I feel like it should win. And I like the Philly run line all series. It's not changing today with Abbott on the hill. I mean, Braves Mets under. I don't like it. I kind of like the over in that game. Rockies D-backs over. I like the under in that game. I like the under there. I like the under. Baltimore Mets. Baltimore and the Mets run lines first 5. That is a tough one, man, because the Met game could be 0-0. I mean, what are we just discounting Strider? Gabe, good to see you, my friend. How you been? Hope you're doing good. Met Gabe at the fan cave. He was fan caving it up with us. Justin, what do you say? Hit the like button. Appreciate it. Atlanta over 2.5. Yes for the team total. Toronto over 4.5 against Archer. Oh, my boy Gassman's on the hill, huh? No opinion on that total for the Jays team total. Colorado over 9. Austria. I don't like that over. Colorado and Arizona. And everybody likes it here. Oh boy, look who's here today. It's a bot attack. Yeah, Urena and Davies. The chat likes the over. I'm on the under. I got Phillies run line. I like it with you. Orioles first 5. I can do that as well. What's worse, I say? Houston loses at Cleveland or Tampa loses at Detroit? Both killed me. Kim, a favorite can go down. I say this all the time. And then you're going to be like, I can't believe that happened. Well, I would say maybe the Tampa one, because McClanahan, I'm a McClanahan guy. But I'm not shocked when these big faves go down. Come on, man. You know that. Days like that in here, I'm just smiling like, what are we doing here? Do you think it's real easy? And the favorites have hit 60-something% on the season. They're a little over 60% to faves. So yeah. So when it does go down and you lose a big parlay, people are going to lose their minds. But on the straight bet side of things, if you're doing these kind of games all season, you're down money. So, but definitely, I think the Tampa is more of an upset. McClanahan should have shut that team down. The good news is that he just got himself out of the Cy Young talk and it kind of leaves Verlander out there by himself with Cease, I guess, behind him. Rich says, anytime the Braves lose, he's happy. I think they lose again today. I think the Mets win this one again, like 7-4 or something. Giants A's game. Again, the A's are not playing well right now. They had a nice little run. We cashed them a couple times. Here, it's going to be a giant run line action. I don't even have the run line written down. There was no line last night on that. I didn't do it this morning, so I don't know. Don't know what it is, Dan. Don't know what it is. That's what I got today here in the chat. 2 games. Seattle run line and the Padres. I know. It's a weird one with the Padres. Normally, you'd probably hear me say, you know what? We're staying away. Dodgers won 7 in a row. Padres lost 3 in a row. Let's back off that one. But I don't know. You made the trades. You went all in. You got your ace basically on the hill today in Darvish. See what you got, San Diego. You got to win one. Because if you think you're going to the World Series, or maybe you're thinking, you know what, we got 2 or 3 years to do this. We got this year, next year, we get Soto again after that. I don't know. I'm not thinking that way. I'm a Padre fan. Loosby, what do you think about the Mets first 5 minus half? I would just do that for the game because I think Strider's a decent pitcher. I'd rather just do a full game run line, but I mean, what's probably getting plus money on? I understand. A true meat grinder. Yes, I am. Yes, again, Kim, I'm not saying taking the big faves on a parlay. In a season like this, you're going to make money hand over fist, right? You're making money. Dodgers, the Yanks, Astros, you got 60-plus win teams. We've seen more with the Dodgers with 7, 8, 9 game win streaks, like big winning streaks to keep you going there. But yeah, Parlay side of things, you're probably doing good with faves. Straight bet side of things, probably getting hurt a little bit if you're taking those big faves. So. Tony starts put my UFC wins on the Astros and the Yanks money line. Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, I understand. No way they lose again, right? I like McKenzie. Took a little step forward this year. How? I mean, I, I understand. Yanks and Houston. You see the records. Two best teams in the AL. You're still on the road, and with the Yanks, you're on a losing streak here. And Wainwright's better at home than he is on the road. I mean, we're looking. I mean, why that game? I mean, pushing all the chips into a road fave. And the Astro line, what is that now? It was 140. It's down to 130. So it's come down. So red flag number one. Yankees was 125 last night, and it's basically hasn't really moved there. Listen, you want to take a shot? Go Yankee run. I don't even say Yankee run line because their offense has been bad. Where can we go? I'd rather go Seattle run line. I got him in the chat here. Maybe under Yanks instead. Javi already got 2 strikeouts. Guardians not scoring until he's out of the game. Oh, we'll see about that. Richard, the pen comes out. Cleveland. No score till Javier out. Got to write that one down. Kingdom of Bets. Player prop. Aaron Judge hits a homer today. Plus 190. Plus 190. We'll see. I was gonna say no. I think that's another low scoring game. I don't know. Dan, I appreciate it. Sorry, no WNBA for you today. PSA, consistently bet on favorites. Keep that bank card handy. I mean, really. I don't like to come in, excuse me, and bash taking faves. Right? I mean, do I take a lot of them? No. I'm 54 and 34 with straight money line faves. I don't bet a lot of favorites. And I feel it's like a disservice to come in here and be like, all of a sudden, newer people come in here and be like, oh, this guy's got the Phillies minus 300 today. I like them. How? Where is the handicap or the work of going into games like that and saying you like those kind of games? I can't. I mean, they should win. Nola's a 330 fave. The Nats sent up the late flag. They traded the best player, top 5 guy in the league. I mean, do I take faith sometimes? I said this before. Yeah, I got August, September. It really leaves me not a lot of choices. And early in the year, April, May, June, yeah, I will lose taking dog. I'll take a dog and lose. And I say this all the time. I'd rather lose taking a dog or going against like the line looks too easy. It's 110 or it's plus 105 the other way. Man, it looks a little fishy. I'd rather lose again taking a dog than looking for something that looks too good to be true. And I see these 190s, 330s, 220s. I can't do it. Now, run line, you've seen me take run lines. I just can't tell you that you would make money long term taking huge faves. I mentioned it. Where's Eric? I sent him the stats the other day for minus 300 and minus 200 faves this season in baseball. You're losing money. You're down about 3,000. You're down 30 units on $100. Cubs look cheap against a minor league lineup. They are a bad minor league lineup for sure. Marlins. Plenty of pitching. Can't hit a lick. Joe Chris says Orioles run line. Yes, I like the Orioles run line with you today. WNBA pick on the sky from Kingdom of Bets. Mets Brave no run first inning. I would say yes to that. What is the juice on that though, Kim? What's the juice on that? And everyone knows here my fear. I don't bet no nerfies or yerfies. I'm all for no run every game because I'll say it again. I repeat myself. I don't care because it's what I believe. Your starting pitcher, whoever he is, 1 through 5, he's the best pitcher on your team. That's why they're the starters. They're the best guys. You can't get 3 outs. Ryan the Hot Dodgers. Brian, I'm not going to say no to that. Here's the thing: it won't last forever, but you know what? Instead of losing 150 or whatever line is today, what's the line here on LA? 145, 130. Well, actually, it's down to 135 now. 142. One random 142 out there. You're losing an even 100. Take the run line. They've covered 55, 56 run lines. Like they run line it up. Nope, I got no problem going. I mean, I'm on the other side. Take the Dodgers run line. You're not going to get hurt taking Dodgers run line now to the end of the season. You'll be up money. You'll be up money if you take the Dodgers run line from now until October. You take a money line. I don't know if you're going to be up money. Ashley Yanks both messed me up in the past, so I don't do much phase. I'm not a huge fave guy. Top five guy. He's definitely a top five guy, Soto. I mean, look at the average this year. He's rough year. He was probably thinking about getting out of there. I mean, he's still even with 100 walks, so you got to put him in today's day and age. Rangers run line with Spencer Howard. I can't. What's the juice on that? Theo, I like Luzardo, so I'm going to say yes. My problem is that it's his first game back, so I don't know what we're going to get out of him. Markel with the face for. I like Luzardo, Markel, so don't say no to Theo. Phillies are hot. Absolutely terrible. Easy money. It looks like it's easy money. And Tampa. Here we go. See, and then you throw Miami in there as a small dog. Like that's like the trickiest one for me because I don't know how guys going to come in off of the injured list. Are they going to baby him? Is he going to get shelled? Does he just kind of work his way back? I mean, where are the Marlins going? Is he just working his way back into form for next year? Like they're not going to the playoffs. Yeah, well, I'm with you. I'm with you on Miami, Theo. And Richard likes it too. I mean, he said put in a parlay. My concern is where is the Miami brain trust thinking? Like, all right, this guy's back. Let's get him back in the flow for the next 2 months and get ready for 2023. Marlins Cubs first five under. Yeah. Hey, listen, I was with you on. I said under for the game, Nathan. So I'm not gonna say you were wrong. Would I take under Cubs? Yes. Yes. No comment for the head face. Rangers at home, only problem they won yesterday. Yeah, nice win yesterday. Couldn't get the over. I thought the over would come in. Couldn't get it. I ended up get a push over there. Marlins can't hit a beach ball. They can't. Not even with one of those big red bats you get for wiffle ball. Rangers run like minus 138. Listen, if you like the Rangers today, Giolito's put up runs. Just take the Rangers. Why are you laying 138? I don't want to lay. You want to lay 138 with Spencer Howard? I mean, Spencer Howard could give up 6 in the first inning. Take the plus money. Take the 120 instead. Smiley face for Mr. Kim. All right, we're going to wrap this up here on a Sunday. The Advil has taken effect. My head feels better. I'm going over to Sugarland today. Lance McCullers Jr. on the hill. It is a jersey giveaway day. So I'm going to try to get a nice little McCullers autograph on my free Space Cowboy jersey. I like the over more than the White Sox. Absolutely. Giolito, Spencer Howard, I'm expecting runs. You don't and again for this one, Markel, I see a team get 1 hit, 2 hits, shutout. I look for them to bounce back the next day. Ain't nothing in baseball is like a 34-3 game in football as far as I'm concerned. I mean, 8 runs is a lot. And you're just you lace that an infield single and then a 2-out double the bottom in the top of the ninth. Yeah. I do some Mets under the 9 if I feel that better. I like I would yeah. Again, I don't like the juice, Kim, but I think we see some runs here in that Met game. Yeah, Angels are a disaster. The hell are they doing? I mean, we can't trade Otani because we have dealership. Trade Trout. Do something with that team. People say, "Well, people get upset here that I say Soto's a top 5 player," but no problem that Trout and Otani are 2 of the top 5 players, and the team is still 30 games under 500, a third or fourth place team next year as well. Trout and Anthony Rendon, two of the top 3 or 4 highest paid players in baseball, on top of Otani being on that team. And what he got out of them? Zero. Nothing. Trash. Orioles Pirates over or under 9. I'm going to say over in Baltimore. Yeah, definitely. This, if I mean, plus 1.5. I can't lay. I mean, you're laying runs with the Rangers. I should say not laying runs. You're laying money. Not even want to lay money with. I don't like laying money with the Yankees, the Braves, the Mets, the Padres, the Dodgers, and the Astros. Why on God's green earth I'm going to lay with the Rangers? Yes, take the over. Over Mets. Don, you're welcome. Yankees money line 135 now. It's gotten up 10 cents. Brewers run line, yes. And he's going to juice it up. I would, yeah, listen. I would juice it just because I want the plus money. Although 120 does not seem that. I don't know. I mean, you think I could get 125? If I'm minus 125, can I get plus 125 on the other side of it? Phillies run line with the Cubs money line. Jim, I'm listen. I'm a Lazardo guy, so I can't really say anything other than the under in the Cubs game. But Phillies 145 run line, sure. Cardinals, I take a shot with the Cardinals. No way the Yanks lose, right? I mean, you hear me say this all the time, no matter what team it is, looking to get swept. And we have a few of them. Yanks don't hit righties. I mean, Yanks don't hit good pitching. We've seen them lose to good pitching left and right. I mean, the Cardinals are a playoff team. The Yanks are going to have problems. No Stanton. No Rizzo. Hicks is garbage. Donaldson's garbage. LeMahieu's hitting 250. I mean, what is this team? All right, I'm out of here this time for real. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a good Sunday. Good luck. Bye-bye.